Hello everyone, welcome to our channel Satya's Chemistry. Today in this session we are going to learn another LAQ from Organic Chemistry. Here is the second LAQ. Describe two methods of preparation of ethylene. Give equation for reaction of ethylene with following. First reaction is here, heated with oxygen at high pressures, reaction with hydrogen, bromine, ozone, reaction with cool, dilute alkalic KMnO4 and HOCl. Okay, first we are going to learn preparation of ethylene. So first preparation method is pyrolysis. What is the meaning of pyrolysis? Pyrolysis means when a reaction takes place in the absence of air, we call it as a pyrolysis. Okay, what is the meaning of pyrolysis? When a reaction takes place in the absence of air, we call it as a pyrolysis. Here is the ethane. So reactant is ethane is heated in the absence of air. So this is ethane. We are heating this ethane in the absence of air at 400 degrees centigrade. It decomposes to ethylene. Okay, this is pyrolysis reaction. Second preparation method of ethylene is dehydration of alcohols. What is the meaning of dehydration? Dehydration means removal of water molecule. Okay, what is the meaning of dehydration? Removal of water molecule. We call it as a dehydration. Removal of water, H2O molecule. So here is the reactant. When ethyl alcohol vapors are heated with concentration H2SO4 at 170 degrees centigrade, dehydration takes place and forms ethylene. What is the reagent here? Reagent is concentration H2SO4 at 170 degrees centigrade. So we are heating ethyl alcohol with concentration H2SO4 at 170 degrees centigrade. A dehydration takes place and it gives us ethylene, elimination of water molecule. This is second preparation method from dehydration of ethyl alcohol. How many preparation methods are there? Two. We are learning two only. Okay. So first one is pyrolysis and second one is dehydration of ethyl alcohol. Pyrolysis means removal of water. When a reaction takes place in the absence of air, we call it as a pyrolysis. Dehydration of ethyl alcohol is the second reaction. Dehydration means removal of water molecule. And next one is chemical properties. What is the first chemical property? First chemical property is reaction with oxygen. This reaction also called it as a polymerization. What is the meaning of polymerization? Polymerization means large number of monomers react together to form a macromolecule or polymer is called it as a polymerization. What is the meaning of polymerization? Polymerization means large number of monomers. Large number of monomers react together to form polymers or macromolecules, or we call it as a polymerization. Okay, in this reaction ethylene is heated with oxygen at high pressures and it forms polythene. Okay, so we are taking reactant as a ethylene. Okay, we are taking n number of ethylene molecule. We are heating at 1500 to 2000 atmosphere pressure at 200 degrees centigrade in presence of oxygen. It gives us polythene. This is the polythene. Here n is number of monomers. Here is n is the number of monomers. Okay. In this reaction, in this polythene, monomer in it is CH2. This is the monomer in it. Okay. These monomer units are reacted together to form macromolecule. That means polythene. Okay. This is the first reaction, that is reaction with oxygen. Reaction with oxygen we also call it as a polymerization. In presence of oxygen at high pressure, ethylene undergoes to polymerization and gives us polythene. And second reaction is reaction with hydrogen. This is a addition reaction. When ethylene react with hydrogen in presence of nickel or platinum or palladium, it forms ethane. Okay, so this is the ethylene. we are reacting ethylene with hydrogen in presence of nickel or platinum or palladium. It gives us ethane. And third reaction is reaction with bromine. This is also a addition reaction. In this reaction, ethylene react with bromine in presence of carbon tetrachloride and forms 1,2 dibromoethane. This is the ethylene reaction. This ethylene reacts with bromine in presence of carbon tetrachloride. It gives us 1,2 dibromoethane. First position is bromine, there is there. Second position bromine is there. That's why we are calling it as a 1,2, 2 bromine atoms. So 2 dibromo. 2 carbons are there. So it is a saturated compound, ane. Okay, that's why we are calling it as a 1,2 dibromoethane. In reaction with bromine, ethylene react with bromine in presence of carbon tetrachloride. It forms 1,2 dibromoethane. Reaction with hydrogen, reaction with bromine, both are addition reaction. We are adding at double bond. Okay, so with hydrogen it forms ethane. With bromine, ethylene forms 1,2 dibromoethane. Is it clear? And next reaction is ozonolysis. What is the meaning of ozonolysis? Lysis means breakage of something using someone. Okay. In this reaction, we are breaking double bond with the help of ozone. That's why we are calling it as a ozonolysis. Okay. In ozonolysis, ethylene undergoes addition reaction with ozone and forms unstable ethylene ozonide. This is unstable ethylene ozonide. Okay, and it undergoes hydrolysis in the presence of zinc to form formaldehyde. This is the formaldehyde. Okay, how could we write? We can write like this: CH2 double bond CH2, and this one only I am showing here. Okay. Lysis means breakage of something. So I am breaking here double bond. With the help of ozone, we are breaking this double bond, and it forms ethylene ozonide. Okay, so double bond should not be there. Sorry, bond is not there. And how to write this one? CH2 bond breakage takes place here. And one oxygen attached here, and second oxygen here, third oxygen here. In the presence of zinc, hydrolysis takes place. Okay, and the bond breakage is like this, CH2O and like this. So how many molecules of CH2O is forming here? 2 moles. We call it as a formaldehyde, SCHO plus. With it also forms hydrogen peroxide, 2H2O2. In the ozonolysis of ethylene, this is the addition reaction. In this reaction, first ethylene forms unstable ozonide. When it undergoes hydrolysis in the presence of zinc, it forms formaldehyde and hydrogen peroxide. And the next reaction is Bayer's test. In Bayer test, the reagent is diluted alcoholic monophor. Okay, this Bayer test we used for detection of unsaturation. What is the meaning of unsaturation? If carbon atoms are bonded with more than one bond, we call it as a unsaturation. It may be double bond, it may be triple bond. In alkane, 2 carbon atoms are bonded with double bond, so this is alkene. If 3 double bonds are there, we call it as a alkyne. Ethene, CH2 double bond CH2. That means here double bond is there. That means it's a unsaturated compound. Okay. So reaction with cold dilute alcoholic monophor or Bayer test. What happened when ethylene react with Bayer's reagent? We called this one as a Bayer's reagent. Okay. When ethylene react with Bayer's reagent, it forms ethylene glycol. Ethylene glycol. Okay, so this is ethylene react with cold dilute alcoholic monophor, so it gives us ethylene glycol. This is the Bayer test. So in this test, what happened? K-monophor loses its pink color. We called it as this reagent potassium permanganate. Okay, in Bayer test, potassium permanganate loses its pink color. This reaction is used for detection of unsaturation and is called as a Bayer test. Here is the reaction. And the last and final reaction is reaction with hypochlorous acid or reaction with HOCl. This is also a one addition reaction. So when ethylene react with hypochlorous acid or HOCl, it gives us ethylene chlorohydrin. See here, CH2 double bond CH2. This is ethylene. So bond breakage takes place here. One OH is attacks at one carbon, Cl attacks at another carbon. See, this is the carbon OH attached here, ethylene chlorohydrin. Okay, so chlorohydrin. This is all about ethylene preparation and chemical properties. And if coming to the last session, we did one mistake. What is that? In chain reaction, halogenation reaction, in termination process, how many steps are there? Actually 3 steps are there, right? In halogenation, first one, this is the chain, free radical chain reaction. So in this, initiation, propagation and termination is there. When I am explaining about the termination, I took the methyl radical instead of ethyl radical. I wrote over there methyl radicals. What happened in termination step, in the third step, here 2 chlorine radicals combines together and forms Cl2 molecule, or 2 ethyl radicals combines together and gives us butane here, C2H5, C2H5. Instead of ethyl radical, I took over there methyl radical. That is the only small correction which was there in the last session. Okay, so this is today's session. If you like my video, please like, share, subscribe. Thank you.